Hey folks, Quilly here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Factorio with Bob's and Angel's Mods. And today we're going to lay down our first rail stuff because we have to get iron and copper ore from over here to over here. And I mean, we're going to need rail for lots of things, so it's, I think it's probably a good time to start laying down that foundation. I'm sorry, what is going on with the electricity here? No, I want to click on the power cable. Whoa, we just went from like being always perfectly satisfied to not being satisfied at all. I'm willing to bet that a bunch of our a bunch of our smelting over here is probably hammering our power a lot more than before. I mean, you're still doing okay over here. Yeah. Like, you're still getting fed enough, but we're going to have to expand this in a second. Still, I think we're going to be okay now. But yeah, there must be a lot of power usage on these things here or something. 420 kilowatts for the oil refinery. Energy consumption and drain. What's the difference? I don't know. Anywho. And then, of course, we have the steam boiler over here. 1.5 megawatts? Oh, okay, so it's the electric boiler that's eating all of our power. And presumably, and it's not even like operating really. So I think we can turn it off from range though. I think if I do this, it might stop running. No, apparently not. Okay, well it's fine. We're gonna work on our rail anyway, and when we get back over there, well, we'll increase our power output a bit. So I have a ton of landfill on me, so I'm gonna go ahead and build our little land bridge on the outside of our base, basically in line. Oh, apparently you need some more ammo down here, so let's go and do that. Blam, that's gonna be fine. Okay, so down here, because we're gonna be running our rail, I was gonna say grab a rail blueprint, but I don't actually have the inventory space unless I clear out some of this, but hold on a sec. Let me just do that. Okay, a little more. That got rid of one of the sections, yes. So, I've now learned that my rail is too far apart than it needs to be, but it's hardly the end of the world. And I want to use one of these blueprints. I mean, yeah, maybe I do redraw this. I like the idea of already using a blueprint that's got the, roboports. But yeah, these are further apart than they need to be. Problem is I can't blueprint the roboports right now. I guess we're just going to have to go ahead and redo this. Do I want to run it literally back here? I mean, there's enough room for both power and guns if I do that. I guess that's okay. What the? Stop being stupid. Oh, and actually that works there. I wish you could... You know what would be vaguely handy? Is if I had a blueprint of just a roboport. Which I guess I could do. I can, say, edit this blueprint to just literally be... There we go, the roboports and the power. Okay, that'll work. There you go. The idea is to do that. And then run you here. There we go. So this is thinner. I'm going to have to redo all my junctions and stuff, but this is actually better. Lots of critters out there, but that's okay. Now I can clear this, do this, and actually drop that into my blueprint book. That's my unnamed straight robo. Alright, let me call this the straight robo as well. I'll leave them both in here for now, because it'll be a reminder of, oh yeah, I've got wonky stuff. Looks like I'm going to have to extend my wall here. I didn't realize that the critters could actually chase me here. Ooh, that's right. You can plop down the landfill on top of the existing land because it just changes the type of ground that's there, which is a little bit of waste material. We have tons of landfill being produced en masse, but yeah. Oh, and these weren't actually aligned over here. Still, that's okay. What I should do is actually go and pick up some wall to finish this area up. I wonder, can you, like, clear ground? Because that would be interesting. It doesn't look like you can. Like, I want to put water back. But I guess you'd be able to spawn water wherever you wanted. I bet you there's something with all these mods that allows you to do that, but I don't know what they are. I'm just going to go ahead and termite this stuff out of here. So I like this, just because then it's ready. Our Roboport network is ready to go. I think we're going to need to run logistics on all these things as well later on. I see people incorporating logistics cabling. I'm going to die. Into their rail. But I don't know what to do about that. Let me just borrow this, and I think we're going to have to borrow it a little bit faster. Oh, I don't actually have a pick anymore! Really? Nor do I have the ability to make one. Okay, we'll have to do something about that. I wonder how long I've been running around without a pick. No, okay, so that's the same. Delete you. And paste. And paste you over there. And gun. I'm going to do a lot of overlap here because I'm not actually confident that we're going to have enough wall to protect all this. Not until I go and get some more stone. Also, I have no guns. So, or bullets, I should say. So maybe I should put some in there. Okay. Well, that could have all been done a little smoother, but hey, we didn't die. And we have enough just to seal that in, too. Not double thick, but that's all right. Okay, we'll have to get some more bullets to finish this off soon. But for now, at least we're okay. We don't need any more landfill. This is all locked in. Good. So let's keep blueprinting here. Like that. Yeah, I think it can ghost blueprints. Yeah, whether or not we've unlocked the tech, I think you can still ghost the blueprint for it. Weirdly enough, I think if you don't have a recipe for something, you can't ghost, like, having the recipe chilling in there. I don't know what our corner coverage is. It doesn't actually show us the link. Almost certainly this is overlapped, but that's okay. A little bit too much overlap is better than accidentally underlapping this. So what I should do is clear something off my... Oh. Wait, what? You. What? I don't know what's going on there. I'm going to put rail there. And lock you on. Thank you. And looks like that's the best corner we can do there. And like that. There we are. Okay, plopping that down. We're nearly out of rail. But that's okay. How are we on the big electric poles? Not too shabby. So I like this. This is going to be a good and convenient way to go around our base, too. So you're starting to run a little low there. That's okay. Let's pop down a little more. Yeah, we'll have to make another trip. That's okay. You go there. And thank you, autosave. Alright. Pop back to my termites over here. Clear some space, because we're needing to work a little bit. Because we are getting iron ore off of this. So we'll make a station here. We actually might make... There's not a ton of room for a station over here for the copper sorting. I might end up just making a pair of stations over here. Simply designed for loading copper ore and iron ore. And we'll probably just build them side by side. Make it easier to, I don't know, just a pair of T-junctions for entering and exiting. It's going to be okay. I don't think we actually need to clear all this, and actually it's going to mean more pollution, but there's a chance we're going to want to build here, so we may as well do this. We'll have to leave enough room for the mining over there as well. Okay. So, I need another blueprint. So, we need the 4-car load. Now, we don't have the stack inserters yet, but that's okay. So, maybe here, and you're going to need a little bit more room in between for the tracks here. You're going to basically need that much room and that much room. But otherwise, if we can line everything up, that would be quite slick. Something like that. Okay, so yeah, we're going to have to change these things to blues, and I don't actually have a ton of them. Because I could use a blueprint upgrader. There we go. If we do this, we'll at least be able to load our trains, actually, so. Let's plop down as many things as we can, but yeah, we're going to need to get some new material. We'll dump as much inventory space as we can, though. It's going to be okay. And probably include, I think I'll have to do something kind of like this, actually. I mean, that's already interconnected, but all right then. We'll do that. I'm just gonna. Oh yeah, I don't have a good chopper. And how are we doing on transport belts? We actually might have enough. So I think the idea here is I'm just gonna steal some of this. We'll probably want to run it through some sort of other balancer later, but for now. So this is iron ore. This is what we actually need. We are going to be a little too far there. Because we're going to need this to be... Oh, actually, we're going to be just fine. See that? Perfect. I think I'll do the iron ore in the bottom, because it'll be slightly more convenient. Just skirt around this pile and give us some room later on. That's okay. And I'll just worry about loading the top for now. But yeah, obviously we'll need some sort of like 8-to-8 balancer or something to that respect. I guess. Oh my god, yeah. I need to get a goddamn pick. Let's go ahead and grab the blueprint for the 8-to-8. Oops, balancer like this. We'll actually have it come out. Some more over here. Because these are going to be going underneath the train track in some way. Meanwhile, these are going to be doing something like this. So you're going to here. Oh my god, it's so slow. It's so slow! I use more of just the blueprint shit. We're just unlocking whatever we can. There's not a whole lot of things we can just do with red and green. And even the stuff we do, we can't actually like build mostly because we do need to get the plastics finished up so that we can get the next tier of electronics. That's basically it. We just need to get plastics going for the next tier of electronics. Man, if we get this stuff done, I'll feel pretty good about myself. Okay, we are basically out of most material at this point, so we'll have to make another trip. I suppose I can just drop some more random landfill over here. For anything else landfilling this area, actually, would in fact prove to be totally convenient, because I could just route my stuff differently next time, but we'll just do that for now to clear up some space. I'd love to actually take a train back, but I can't yet. So, what do I need? Kind of a little bit of everything. Yeah, just fill up the normal stuff, and you'll get there. Although the normal stuff now includes railroad tracks. I'm going to get rid of you. Oh, I did double up on our iron smelting over here. Just the same amount of liquid. Seems to be fine. Just doubled up on the casting devices here because we were a little short on inputs. I mean, it wasn't... Oops, I can't go this way. Ah, poop! Damn it. Because we were a little short on iron input when everything was being sucked in all at once, which, you know, doesn't happen that often. This is just pure crude oil. Oh. All right. But now, clearly, we've got a backlog because all the production is done. But it was obvious, like, okay, we need a little bit more iron plate production, and that's fine. Ooh, things are actually being destroyed here. All right. That'll be something for me to do in between episodes, no problem. So we need railroad tracks. I think the rest of the rail stuff is fine. I do need the electric pole situation resolved. Which is fine. I need to get some copper up there is what I need to do. Do I don't have any more chests? Really? Alright, well, let's make a bunch of chests. Thank you. There. You feed there. You feed there. Let's get our inserters and stuff. And belts. But yeah, I don't think I've got anywhere that was actually making the poles. I think I was still handcrafting them, which is obviously kind of silly at this point, but that's okay. I might actually want to go and grab more of the blues, because I think we're going to use a fair amount. I need a bunch of you. Apparently, I need some more splitters. We're good on the undergrounds, though. We'll want to pick up rail. I do have one locomotive on me. I could pick up a few more, though. They produce pretty slowly, but we should have a good amount now. I can probably dump some of these pipes. I'll keep some. And maybe that little stack of these guys here. There we go. That's going to be okay. All right, you're making regular medium poles, regular big poles, because, yeah, we don't have the extra stuff. Maybe it's important. I think they're just larger catchment areas. Oh, yeah! Grab a little of that. Grab a little of this. Make me 1, 2, 3 steel axes. Thank you very much. That way we've got some to spare. Boom. So you're going to grab. These are going to grab at a slightly longer range. Whoops. Like so. And I need one to kickstart this. Bam. One stack's probably enough for both of these. I mean, I might want 2 stacks of the medium for heavy-duty crafting. Or, blueprinting. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Single stack of the long-range ones is going to be more than enough, though. Okay. Got that. Let's go and pick up our rail stuff. Well, yeah, so we'll pick up the extra locomotives. That is a lot of rail, but honestly, we can probably make use of it. Yeah, it's probably fine. And what I can do is I can start blueprinting this stuff from way over here. That way I know... Oh, yeah, some of you guys are out of bullets. You. Straight robo. Come over here. Rotate that way. Because that way when I walk back, I can walk along this path. Let's remove that. Oh, actually, we can remove this whole area. That is totally fine. And then I think you'll let me put the blueprint on top of this now. Yeah, that looks okay. And there. Would have been so nice if our two walls had actually lined up, but one of the two walls was only supposed to be temporary anyway. And they're almost lined up, so I think we're okay. And yeah, we're going to override that patch a little bit. That's fine. Let's do that. I will cancel the construction here. Like so. And we'll figure out the intersection. Cut you out. You know what? Go and get rid of all of that. Okay. Sorry for all the muttering. So yeah, you're going to go there. And again, we're going to actually have to cut you out so that we can keep going with our run the way it is. That's okay, but yeah, I think we're going to want to do some sort of corner here. One thing is, if I go and just say, do this. So the robo that's there is obviously going to be within range to link to this, I think. So that might be one of the ways to handle these corners, is like, again, with something like this, I think all of our robos will work out as long as there's one sort of vaguely in the corner. I might be a little wrong about that. We'll see. We're going to go ahead and remove all of that. And yeah, run rail through here. Yeah, I can't actually tell what's going on there. I think that's going to be enough for now, and then we'll figure it out. We'll figure out the other end. So here, we're going to want a junction with some sort of robo. Yeah. And I'll probably want to blueprint a corner like that. There's a nice grid-aligned thing that you can get online, too. I don't know if it includes robos, but it's nice for the rail, because it always guarantees that no matter where you start plopping things, you're going to work out. Right, I don't actually have robos, so just plopping it down would be a bit of a pain in the butt, but that's okay. We're going to walk over here. Deconstructing this actually won't work out because we don't have any inventory space, so a lot of stuff's being dropped on the ground, which is not ideal. So yeah, we'll work on the other direction first here. So yeah, obviously this is going to have to be a T intersection, which I'm going to have to just redesign for the smaller, I was going to say smaller rail gauge. It's not exactly the right thing, but just the reduced spacing in between. There we go. Plop that stuff down. Nice thing is, if we do complete the actual just rail itself, I can ride a train back and forth between both ends of my compound now. Alright, let's work out this intersection. I think I could have shift-clicked there to minimize my clicks, but that's okay. Yeah, rotate that way. That is the shortest possible corner. Thank you very much. Don't need you. I was going to say, I think there's a little bit... There we go. A little bit of schmutz there. Hopefully I've got enough of the nanobots. I think we're going to be okay. Hopefully I don't miss anything along the way. Although, that'll get placed again when we're riding our train. I suppose I could be on a train now, but I think the rate's going to be okay. We can take a second to fix this stuff up too. Do I have any bullets? I do, actually. Let's load you up. Oh, little wall there. There we go. So, may as well just dump the wall there. Yeah, I'm actually quite happy with this. I normally would call it something like the backbone of my rail industry, but here it's not the backbone, it's like the skin or something, because it's on the outside. Well, that's the skin. This is, I don't know, like the nerves? Could be something like that. Yeah, well, we'll clean the rest of that up later on, too, but I don't want to fill up my inventory. I do need to make sure to place these radars again. Because a few of them, I think, have gotten removed from my little endeavors over here. Clear you. Place you down there. Fill you with bullets. Oops. There we are. Finish that. Thank you very much. Should lots of rail. Yeah. Good. Not the most exciting. I like our land bridge here. I think this is very cool. I like, you know, we've got enough like mass production of. Ooh, that's a little bit annoying. You really don't have a lot of bullets. Okay, I'll have to make that a priority to refill these guys. Just a little bit, so at least we get a bit more DPS. Yeah, I'll make a trip over here. There's got to be some system for allowing your bots to automatically refuel guns. There's got to be a mod or something that enables that, isn't there? That would be really convenient. I mean, you know, we're going to get laser tech at some point in the not too distant future. I assume none of these are blocking anything, but I don't like not being able to see. Also, it'll make it a little harder to dodge the tracks if I'm ever walking around this area. And one more piece. There we go. Thank you. What are you blowing up now? Oh, some poor gun over there. Well, it sort of sucks, but it's hardly the worst thing ever. Oh, no, that's already done. Okay. So I don't need to worry about setting up the rest right now. T intersection. And it would be great if I could do the T intersection such that we could have a, what do you call it? A roboport in the middle of it. Give us more flexibility. Are we actually done all the research I can do right now? Oh, no. We can get a few more personal equipment. So there's just a 2-gapper in between. So there's supposed to be a roboport there. Can't get it to line up exactly the way I might have wanted, but I guess that'll be okay. I think we'd be better off if I did it over here. Oh, there's a rock in the way. Here, clear that. Okay. So, if we're right-hand drive, then from here, we want to be able to come in from the south. Like that. Or from the north, like that. And from here, we want to be able to leave going north this way. So this is a little bit bigger of a T-junction than we strictly need, but it's going to give me room to like stick the roboport in there. Or we can leave going south like that. All right, I'm fairly okay with that. I think that can actually be trimmed down to something like this. T-Robo is probably what we called it. And if I grab the... Did that not actually stick? Okay, it didn't actually stick, but I guess that's okay. There's T-junction before. T-Robo. There it is. As opposed to this bigger one. Oh, we don't have it signaled. Derp, 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 derp. Yeah, let's, trash that. Trash the one that's in here. Also, they were slightly annoyingly uneven there. I have signals. I'll probably want them on my toolbar at some point, but that's okay. So chain signals we want on the entrance. Yeah, they are a little uneven because of this. So it's not a like perfectly symmetrical T-junction, but I like that it's got room for that. So entrance, entrance. Yeah, I don't have to move around. And the actual signals on all the exits. There. 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 Let me get rid of this gun. Like that. Now, we could have more signals in between. And I probably should. So we can separate these sub things. So that would be more chain signals. Is that the right side? And then going up. Got that. There's no real room over there. This may or may not be helpful. And then this way, you're going that way. That way. Okay, we have nothing blinking inappropriately. I think that's vaguely okay. Do we have any more research we can do with just two? It's possible that I'm just... No, because everything's yellow. Oh, wait, no, so we can research it, that's right. But everything seems to have 3 ingredients. So we really do need to get up to the next tier of stuff. But that's what we're working on. Okay. And we're also working on trying to get a competent blueprint over here, which is asking a lot from me. I'm gonna go there, and yeah, you have to be a little unbalanced here, but I'm happy with this. T-Robo, enter, seems to have a name. T-Robo, good. T-Robo, excellent. Okay. So from here, I actually want to trim this back a little bit. So we come in this way. Ooh, it's too close. I may have to move this a little. Huh. I mean, I could move it up. So, okay. If we wanted to go straight up, which we do, the closest I can do is something like this. Why don't I actually design the stations to be here? Cancel all that. Yeah, we need some more nanobots. Grab the 4-car load. And put you here. And you need 4. And yeah, just like that, I'm out. That's 6, 7, 8 like that. So then we put another 4-car load here. Okay, and then for the departure, I can start from this one. I'm not doing a good job of rotating the way I wanted, but you're going to be going there. And then there. And then from here, you can join in that way. Okay. Yes, that's going to be fine. I just need some nanobots. I might need some extra material, I'm not sure, but I do need a lot of nanobots to finish this. It just fits in there, just barely, for the space. Although, this can definitely be moved. I mean, obviously, these mines, I mean, we're getting enough material as is. I think the idea is to maybe have this be a sapphirite, or whatever this is, sapphirite or stereotype, rail drop-off. So we sort of want this, but there's no reason we couldn't just build this straight going forward here. So I'm not too worried about the spacing. Okay, I'm pretty okay with this. And that should work, because you come in, you do your business, and then you leave, and that's going to be okay. We can scale this to have more and more and more stops here as well pretty easily. There's not a waiting area for these trains, which might be a little less than ideal. And that might mean we have to move it over later on or do something so that there's a waiting area if a lot of trains are actually queuing up here. But as per usual, let's just get shit working and then figure out how to make it work better and more properly later on. Thanks for watching. See you next time.